Charlie looks in shape tonight, guys. This is probably the best shape I've seen Charlie in years, man. Probably since he made his pro debut.
Yeah, he looks really good. Looks really good to go. Looks like he got a good sweat going on in the back.
I've been in the beehive watching these boys train for the last few weeks. Charlie's been putting in the work, been putting in the time. He's got the rounds in. This boy, I've seen him progress over the last few years, and I'm real excited to see this boy fight tonight.
Yeah, I think the last time I seen him fight was out in Stony Creek, out at that little sports facility.
Yeah.
Experienced Organics right there on the trunk.
Got his trunks up. I like it.
Got his brother in his corner there. His brother Blayton looking to make his return to the ring sometime this year. The boy's been putting in work. Both these guys, man.
Blayton looked like he slimmed up a little bit already.
He has, man. Both these guys, man. I'm telling you, these boys are dedicated right now. They are ready to showcase what they are about.
And they've been doing it for a long
Let's send
time.
it back to Walter Waite Jr. for the announcement of this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Strike Best brings fight fans 4 rounds of boxing in the super welterweight division. The third man in the ring, keeping law and order at the sound of the bell, veteran referee Chandler Goins. Introducing first, fighting off to my left out of the blue corner. He officially enters this contest at an even and ready 155 pounds. He wears the red trunks with white trim. His professional boxing record split at 1 win opposite 1 defeat. Hailing from Donville, Virginia, introducing Justin the Wolverine Gunter.
He looks serious, man. He looks in shape.
It's going to be a good one.
And his adversary opposite, fighting off to my right out of the red corner. He officially entered the contest at a trim and ready 149 pounds. Tonight he wears the black trunks with a gray stripe. This fighter enters this contest with a record of 1 win opposite to 2 defeats. His 1 victory came by way of thunderous knockouts, training and fighting out of Johnson City, Tennessee. Introducing Charlie Watson.
Wow, the energy in this building, fellas.
Aggressive right now. It's
Here
aggressive.
we
My heart
go.
beating fast. These two been going back and forth talking a lot. The talk is cheap right now.
We got
Now
Watson
you
in
in
the
it.
black.
It's about
We got Watson
action
in the
right
black
now.
trunks.
We're
We
about
got
to get
Gutner in
down
the
to
red
the
trunks.
first of 4 rounds, ladies and gentlemen, in the super welterweight division.
Black trunks.
They
Watson.
take the center. They both start out. They both right in each other's faces straight out the
Coming
gate.
with the jab.
Pumping the jab.
Exchanging jabs early. Watson land.
Charlie's 2 losses have come by questionable losses. His shoulder has been giving him problems over the last few years, and he's lost a couple of bouts that way that got stopped a little early because of that. Those fights he was winning, however.
He looks quick tonight.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
good
good to see
body
him
shot.
back in here healthy,
Good left to the body right there.
fighting out of the clinch. They're trying to
Yeah,
work out
letting
of the
him work
clinch,
out
which
of it
is
right
different
now.
than what we've been seeing.
Yes.
We've seen
yes.
a lot of clinch work tonight where it's just been kind of just to halt the action. This, they're getting into the clinch and trying to fight out of it.
Yes, and the referees allowed them to do that. It was kind of breaking them pretty quick.
Charlie
Last couple
adjusts the
fights.
trunks.
You can tell it's more
jab.
professional right here. Both of these guys
Yeah.
have a lot more hours in the boxing
Yeah,
ring.
straighter
Oh, yeah.
punches.
Gunter definitely trying to fill it out right now, trying to fill him out with the jab, touch him with it, see if he can fill him out with that right hand afterwards. But
Charlie is really quick with his feet too. But
Oh, yeah, Charlie's
how
good.
he can
Good angle
close
there.
Distance real quick and get up on you real fast.
and that's what 300 amateur boxing fights will
Yeah,
do for you. It's
that's a
going to help
good
you get
jab
that
right
timing
there.
down. It's going to help you get that comfortability down.
Good jab by Watson, and Gunner
Nice
comes back with a good
1-2.
one too.
He
Yeah.
clipped Gunter
Getting
coming
a
in
little
though.
nice counter right there by Watson.
Nice sharp jab miss. Good head movement.
About halfway through round number 1, guys. This is our
Exciting.
co-main event of the evening in the super welterweight division.
Got Watson in the black trunks. We got Gutner in the red. There's two jabs
Nice
by
double
Watson
jab.
right there. There's a body shot by Gutner right there. Back Watson up, and then Watson
Watson
comes right
comes back
back
with
with a body and a hook to the
And
body
then
and
a
the
straight
head.
right.
Woo!
Boy, fast now.
Charlie keeps jamming himself up every time he steps in on that jab. He keeps jamming it up.
Is he overshooting it to get
Getting
too
too
close? Smothering himself.
Yep.
That might just come from not having a real fight in a long time, you know.
Oh, nice
uppercut
overhand.
by
Nice
Gutner.
combination by Gunter. He's getting in there.
Charlie's
Uppercut
trying
right
some
there,
new
landed.
technique with this grabbing and pulling down type of deal he's doing here. There's a body shot landed by Gutner right there that was clean.
Little top right here.
Come on. I would like to see the ref get involved a little bit more, a little quicker.
Yeah, maybe break him up a little bit right here. Slow
Yeah.
him up. Let him get some action going.
There's gonna be. Oh, good jab by Charlie. Way to get
jab.
off quick. These guys are getting off first.
And
There's a
then he
good
moved
body
away.
shot.
Nice body. Goes to the body and changes it up.
Oh,
goes back
another
to the
good
head.
body shot. Gotta
Gunner
give him-
switching up his directions here.
Oh, good response by Watson right there with quick hands. Good jab by Gutner. Got to keep on. Oh, nice hook. Got to keep your hands up.
10 seconds in the round. Nice combination by
Oh,
Watson.
these guys got to keep their hands up, guys. After they engaged and when they're backing up out of there,
Check
their
up.
hands up and head down. That was a great
Excellent
first round.
guys. Excellent
Action
first
packed,
round.
Tough to
quick.
judge that.
Again, another good round to judge.
There's not been one not one round that's not been exciting tonight.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Here's the replay. Take a look at this.
Grab him and just throw him around right there in the tie up.
I think when they do that, sometimes they just try to show their power off. Sometimes and get some
Yeah,
strength and
just
things.
kinda,
And throw somebody around.
One of those displays of strength
Yeah.
type deals.
There's a good jab by Watson.
Guys,
right
as we get prepared for round 2 of this scheduled 4-round fight, let's give a shout out to Experienced Organic CBD. If you're looking for for some locally grown CBD to help with that inflammation, to help with those joints, whatever it is, guys, maybe chill you out at night, help you sleep, check out Experienced Organic CBD.
Yeah. Great product. That was a good first round right there. I almost wish this fight was going about 6.
No doubt, man.
4 might not be enough.
Round
for
2,
him.
here we go. Gunter
For my
versus
fifth.
Watson. Live
Comes
here
out,
on
Charlie lands
Combat
a jab right out the way.
on CombatCast.tv.
Oh, another left hook right there. Threw some sweat off his face. Didn't exchange jabs. Oh, this is nice. Charlie with another sneaky jab.
Oh. I'm glad you was holding on.
If you're looking for action tonight, guys, CombatCast.tv is where it's
Body
at.
shot.
Good body shot by Gutner right there.
I could folded him up a
Lot of
little
hold.
bit right there.
These ring ropes, I tell you, they could be a
they
problem here. We
dangerous.
done had a couple fighters come outside these things a couple times tonight.
Every fight somebody been through him.
Looks like Charlie's slowing the pace down a little bit. Is he getting fatigued? Or what's happening? His hands are really down, y'all. I'm really concerned.
Look like he trying to size up one big one.
They might be trying to sneak him into something, bait him into something here, but his hands are down. It makes me nervous for fighters.
Looks like he's a little bit tired.
I think the adrenaline and fighting in the front of the home crowd. We about went through the ropes again here.
Yeah,
I think the adrenaline about fighting in front of the home crowd and things of that nature could backfire on you sometime.
Yeah. You know when you be super hype, you get tired faster.
Yeah, that adrenaline hits you a little quicker, so that may settle in this round here.
Body shot.
Oh, there's a right
that's
hand
nice
over,
straight
overhand
right by
right.
Gunter. Charlie needs to get off the ropes
Yeah.
if he's wanting to.
I agree. He's got to move his
Keep
head.
his
So
counters
there was
off.
a good left by Gutner. Nice hook.
Good
Oh,
body
what a
shot.
body shot by Charlie.
Oh, another
Comes
one.
back with another dig. An uppercut by Gutner. There's
Guys,
trading
these-
blows
We-
here.
We got to fight.
They're
These
working-
men are fighting.
Working out to clinch a little more. Another uppercut. You can't wait on the referee to break. You got to protect yourself at all times in this ring.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
another straight left. Looks like Charlie's running out of steam.
Charlie needs to get on his feet a little bit and start moving. He's just standing
There's
right in front
another
of
left
Gunter.
hook.
Nice combination by Charlie.
Fatigue. I think Fatigue said in. Gutner looks like he's naturally the bigger guy, and all this holding and grappling don't do anything but play in his
Yeah,
favor,
getting
doesn't it,
Charlie
Dustin
tired,
Rob?
but
Don't y'all
Charlie
think
seems to
that?
be getting a little gassed.
Yeah, if I was Charlie, I would stay on the outside and try to box.
Got to.
Gunter's trying to make this a brawl more so than Charlie is, and he's playing into Gunter's game here.
Good body shot by Gutner. Oh, what a left hand right there. Snuck in also, guys. Charlie's going to have to either wrap up or get out of there. He's bleeding. I see some bleeding
Yeah, I was going
coming
to say
somewhere.
someone's bleeding here. Looks like Charlie maybe.
One of them's
From
head.
cut. Oh,
Oh,
another
body
dangerous body shot. I mean, that was heavy with a left hook. Charlie needs to get busy or wrap up in the clinch. He needs to really wrap
Needs to
up.
get those hands up. Gunter's coming.
There's a good
stalking him
combination by
down.
Charlie. Body
Throwing hard
shot
shots.
by Gunner. Oh, my
Got
goodness.
20
Ray
seconds
gotta
left
get out
in
of
the
there.
round.
Way to fight off the ropes, though. What heart tonight in Johnson City.
Good. Way to come off the ropes.
Cameraman's all up in the action right there. What a body shot again. We got to get out of there. Oh, what an
Yeah, good
uppercut by
uppercut
Watson.
right
Way to
there.
come back and answer. These two combatants right here on the ropes. Charlie's got to get off there and move his head. There's two
Oh.
blows by
They're
Gutner right
slugging it
there.
out towards the end of the round, guys.
Way to finish the round.
oh,
here. Good
body
body
shot.
shot again by Gutner.
Time. What a round.
my
Charlie, I
God.
think those body shots are
Holy
adding up.
smokes.
Charlie needs to throw some body shots back. He's cut bad.
He needs to throw some body shots. He needs to get on his horse a little bit.
He's
Yeah,
cut
he definitely
bad.
needs to quit standing in front of Gunter and letting Gunter get off. He's got to stay moving.
They need to get some Vaseline up there on that cut.
Hey guys, if you're enjoying these fights tonight, enjoying Strike Fest 7 here from the Appalachian Fairgrounds in Johnson City, make sure you stay tuned to CombatCast.tv next week on July the 10th for Valor Underground coming out of Nashville, Tennessee. This show is sold out. Tickets are not going to be available. The only way you're going to be able to check this show out is going to be on CombatCast.tv live next
He's got a
Saturday.
bad cut. Charlie's got a bad cut.
Back
Yeah,
cut
he
on
cut
the
right above
eyelid.
his left eye.
Looks like they need to get some Vaseline on it real quick and get something up in there real fast.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
looks
understand
like,
why
the
nobody's
doctor's
grabbing
taking
on
a
it,
look
working
at it.
on it right now. This is a great action fight.
Yeah, that being right above the eye, the doctor may call this. If it's gonna be able to interfere something and have some blood coming into his vision, if anything, that's what the doctors are looking for.
Keep on calling out some numbers here, little test. I think Gutner should be getting some more instruction from his corner while they're waiting on this intermission here, checking on Charlie's eye here with the doctor.
Yeah, the cut. Look. I mean, it's open. Right
Yeah,
on the bridge of that eye.
The thing of it is, though, if they can put some Vaseline on it and keep it from leaking into his eye, that'll
Yes.
keep them from wanting to call it because that's going to keep
They
him
don't even
from.
have any
having a
Vaseline up
blurred
there.
vision.
Oh, he got some.
But I don't know why they're not putting it on. I guess because so the doctor can
Yeah, I
see
think
it.
he's going to be fine.
Yeah, I hope they keep it going, especially this.
They about to call the fight because he keep getting the numbers wrong.
While we're taking a break here, waiting on the doctor's decision here, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our one of our sponsors, the Mayweather Boxing Club in Johnson City, off of State of Franklin and Hamilton Road. Check them out if you're looking for a great place to get in shape, guys. The Mayweather Boxing Club in Johnson City is where it's at.
I've never seen it take this long in the corner
Like I
without
said,
them calling it.
It's at a disadvantage to the guy who's doing this. I mean,
Yeah.
you're giving this guy a chance
Yeah.
to rest and take a break here. I'd be kind of upset if I was Gutner's corner right now.
It looks like they're going to let him go. We're going to let it continue.
Well, all right. Johnson City's boxing is alive.
Yeah, I mean,
We got Watson in the black trunks. We got Gutner in the red trunks. Unbelievable action.
unbelievable.
Oh yeah,
action.
this is what professional boxing is about, guys.
So if it had to stop right there, would it just go to no contest or something?
I believe after, well, I think it has to go at least 2 rounds,
looks
so it
like-
would have went to a decision at that point.
Charlie's
It
holding
looks
now.
like the bigger guy right now is just Gutner just taking over this fight. Now Charlie's trying to get on his horse a little bit, make it a brawl, but I don't think this is the right
Yeah,
fight
this-
for Charlie to fight.
Yeah, a brawl was
brawl
not
type
what
of
Charlie
fight.
wants to do. Charlie is a skilled boxer. He
Yeah.
needs to make this a boxing
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah,
No need to show macho, and there's nothing wrong with going there and fighting your fight.
he needs to go on his angles more like O'Sullivan was.
We got Watson
Yep.
in the black trunks. We got Gutner in the red trunks.
And by doing this, Gunter is making Charlie play into his game, and it's frustrating Charlie. You
Yeah.
can see it.
Charlie's up against the
Oh,
ropes
them
again
body
with no
shots are
movement.
lethal.
Yeah, with no movement again. He's just teeing off on him here. I'd like to see him get out there, hold, a clinch, throw something back. Oh, there was a good 1-2 right there. Head pop back on Gutner
That's
right
what
there.
he needs to be doing. I think
Charlie
he should be
needs
moving.
to, yeah, he needs to land those shots and then get out.
Yeah, I think
He
he's
landed those shots and then backed himself into the corner.
I think Charlie ran out of gas too early in the fight right here, and he can't move, Rob. I don't think he can even get out of there.
Yeah, he might be a little bit gassed.
I think he's
I mean,
no
this
gas.
is-
Those body blows are taking a. Those body blows are taking a
This is
toll.
his first fight in a long time. And it's a tough one.
Those body blows are taking a toll. Yeah, it's a tough fight. Gutner's the
Ooh,
bigger.
another body
He's
blow.
the bigger
Yeah, that one
natural
you could
guy.
tell that one
yeah, that
affected
hurt.
him.
Oh, and the left hook. He's in trouble.
Yeah,
here.
that's,
Fighting-
uh,
oh, that
no,
overhand
straight
right
left.
was
There's
brutal.
still a lot of time left in this round, guys. Charlie's going to have to do
that
something.
overhand right was
Yeah.
brutal.
He's running out of gas.
Yeah, he's
Those
gas.
body shots have added up.
He's gas. He's got one bomb and done.
See, that's
Gutner,
what he should have been doing the whole time, turning him.
He's just too close. He's just too close right here. He's fighting a bad fight. I like to keep his distance and move. I want to see his head. I want to see how slick he can be. But I think he's just fatigued, too fatigued to
Yeah,
be
I
slick
mean,
right
once
now.
you get cut like that, like I was saying
Yeah.
earlier, that sensation of knowing you're cut, it almost makes you more eager and makes
out
your
of character,
adrenaline get up a
yeah.
little more.
Take more chances.
And that could definitely take into effect.
Oh,
his
Charlie.
conditioning right now.
Watson off the ropes right there.
He needs to move that
Now
head
he's
and
got some
counter.
head movement now. He's got head movement, but I don't think he's got no juice
Oh, he
in his
got caught.
punches.
Good left hook right there.
That
About,
another body blow. Another
Gunter is
jab.
staying in his face though. Like Gunter is not moving.
Gutner's
No.
tough.
Oh,
He's just a
right,
natural
left
bigger
hook.
guy. The referee's watching this closely too, fellas. There's some heart. Charlie's showing some heart, but he is tired.
oh, yeah, he's getting hit hard.
Oh, he's in
Right.
the corner.
Oh.
Oh, another left hook. Oh, that
Oh, the
body,
body
shot.
shot. Oh, boy, changing levels.
That body shot right there was brutal. That
Oh,
took
boy,
a lot of steam out.
Gunter's changing levels on him.
Gutner could punch
He's
himself out. The
going
referee is
body,
not being
face.
physical enough getting there and breaking these guys up and taking charge of the fight.
That cuts up and back up on Watson. Oh, what an end to the third
What a
round.
fight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What a fight.
here we go. Final round of the night for these guys. This has been an exciting contest. From the entrance to the first bell, here we go.
Gunter seems to be the fresher fighter right now.
He definitely looks to be, man. And I mean, there's,
This is the first time we've seen that size really come and take advantage. Him leaning on Charlie and things of that nature, it really wore him down. Those body shots are
if you'll notice
brutal.
here from the replay, just like you're saying, he's keeping that pressure on Charlie. He's a little bigger than him. So he's using that force and that weight by pressuring him, wearing Charlie down. And even when Charlie's countering back and landing stuff, it's taking a lot out of him by being pushed.
Yes,
Yeah.
it feels, and it's nothing really behind his punches right now at all, which you can't blame him for this war he's in right now. Good gracious. Unbelievable.
Ladies
came
and
out.
gentlemen, here we go. The last round of this fight. This round is going to be brought to you by Woodman Life, a nonprofit organization in Bristol. Check them out. Here we go. Last round, guys. Charlie coming off the corner. Justin Gunter in the middle. Here we go.
Oh,
Round,
comes
guys.
out and gets caught with a huge right hand.
Huge right.
Gutner comes out and just walks right across the ring, just
Gunter
throws a
swinging.
straight right. Charlie's got to get on his horse. He's got to move his
He
head.
needs to get off those
He just
Charlie
ropes.
needs
cannot
to
be
get
a
out of the
sit and duck
corner.
right now.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go. Play behind the jab. He's playing behind his jab. Gutner with another jab, landed
Gunter
again.
just walking him down, cutting the ring off on
Gutner
him.
just another jab. Just he has no fear of Charlie's power at all at this point in the
Even the
game.
jabs are pushing Charlie back now.
And when you're tired like this, guys, that ring, as small as it is now, it just feels so much smaller
Oh,
when you're tired.
That's you should know you've been in there with some of the best. And you've been doing it for a long time, so you know exactly what they're
I know
feeling
exactly
right now.
what these boys are going through, and I don't miss it right now.
Oh, another
Oh.
body shot.
We can
Just
all
teeing
sit down
off.
here and say what we would do
Yes,
until we
yes,
get hit.
yes.
And that's just
Yes,
it, man.
and you know from playing ball, fatigue. Once your mind goes, you're done. But Charlie's showing the heart of a warrior, though, right here. I tell you, all our fighters tonight have really shown.
I mean, it's
that
one of
they
those
will get
things.
there
He
and
wants,
battle.
he wants to prove a point that he is one of the best in the area, and he's in front of his hometown crowd now. He doesn't want to let them down.
Yes, he's bringing it.
I feel like if he would have came out with a
Different
just
game
boxing,
plan.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it seems like he's a better boxer, but old boy's fighting his style.
Oh,
of
he
fight.
just leveled him now. He just target practice right now.
Sized him up.
Charlie's really got to move his head and get out of there and play behind the jab.
He's just holding on now. It's called this survival mode.
Yeah, survival mode. pretty much.
Hope you can land something in the mix.
Gunter
yep.
just he's
Still
like
gotta-
stalking prey
Yes,
right now.
yeah, he's
just
yeah.
walking him back.
And he don't have no fear right now. He don't fear Charlie's punching power, and he knows Charlie's gassed. There he's trying to fight up back a little bit, but there's nothing behind his punches.
I mean, he's coming back. He's firing off combinations.
There's just
He's
nothing
trying
behind
his
him.
best to get off the backside of the
Yeah,
corner here.
he don't have his footwork where he can just really get on his horse and get out. He's taking a beat right here in the corner, right in front of us. Another great left hook right here. The referee don't really get in there and break him up
The
too
ropes
quickly.
hold
either. He
him up
lets him
right
play.
there.
Another body shot.
Them
Another
body shots are hurting.
headshot. Good gracious.
God, them body shots are vicious right now. It's almost
It's almost getting to the point where it's
they might
they
have
might
to
need to
stop
go
him.
ahead and
30
stop
seconds
this
left in the
thing
fight.
for sure. Don't
He just keeps walking back up to the ropes,
just walking
taking
back
punishment.
and just taking punishment. Just taking. Gunther still pressuring. Another body shot to the head. Another headshot left.
Gunter is just not letting up.
Yeah, he's
There's a
relentless.
left hook. Gunther just knows he's the bigger guy.
He's
There's
Marcos
no fear.
Mondana style right now.
Yeah. There's two right hands. There's a
Oh,
left hand by
another left
Gunther.
hook, a
There's
right,
the
over
right.
the top by Gunter.
Charlie wraps up. Watson wraps up again. Pushing back into the ropes.
And there we have it, folks. That is the end
That'll
of this
end it.
fight, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight.
That was a good fight. Good fight.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
That was
It
a
was a
good
tough
fight.
fight to come back from after a long layoff like that for
Yeah.
Watson.
Charlie's exhausted
Yeah,
right now.
Tough fight, guys. Another one
Great
that
fight.
goes the
Another
distance.
Another action-packed fight. That's
And
what you're
again,
looking
I
for.
mean, we can say what we want, but we don't know what the judges saw. So I mean, we
Yeah.
could think, Charlie might have been down on the scorecard, but again, we don't know what the judges were looking at, what they're thinking, who they think won the fight, or who they think was pressing the action. So
Yeah.
wait and see.
Styles make fights.
Absolutely.
So, just got to get back to the drawing
Just
board
got-
and get
Hey,
your cardio.
That's what all the great
right.
champions do. You know, if that had been, you got that
Look at replay.
mindset, you out there running
He came
tonight.
right out and doing straight right, hard.
Yeah, that overhand right was vicious.
And them body shots wore down Charlie early.
Oh, it did. Like I said, if we had maybe started out with a different game plan and stayed away from the bigger guy and wore him down a little bit, made him chase him some.
Try to box and move a little bit. He was just
Yeah.
going to the ropes and letting no boy tee off on him.
I think once it got to the second round, not even the second round, but I think once that cut happened and Gunter saw that it was affecting Charlie, he really just laid on that pressure.
Yeah.
And stuck to it.
And like Shane said, he didn't fear his power at that point. He was just,
Yep.
I'll take one to get mine off. I'll take two of yours to get one of mine.
Exactly.
And them body shots they was hitting hard. You could hear it.
Yeah, they were thumping.
Yeah, that
That's
was
a
that was
fact.
good. I'd like to see that fight again in 2 months or a month or however long it take him to get ready.
It depends if you get a concussion. If you get a concussion, you gotta wait 6 months.
It's I don't know if it's necessarily what the diagnosis is, but I think if you get knocked out or TKO'd, it's an automatic 6 months.
Good fight. We've had nothing but good fights tonight.
Nothing but fights that have just
Nothing but scrap.
delivered. They have
Yeah.
delivered.
And this is another thing that you don't see on TV watching fights is you don't see this intermission type of time while the judges are getting their scorecards and all that
Right.
together. It just stuff happens real fast, and that's the way we sit. But this is awesome. See it all the
While we've got a little
in-between
bit of
stuff.
time in here, I want to give a shout out to you, Shane, with this the drill factory that you've got going with this small group basketball camp that you're running. Man, I hear good things about it. Shout out to you for giving back to some of these kids and helping their skills progress, man.
I appreciate it, man. That's what we're here to do. Like I say, I got Rob in my corner, my brother. I got my son Jalen. Everybody's played basketball and just trying to get back and play the style of basketball that we used to play and the kind of the old school with some new school sprinkled in there and things of that
Absolutely.
nature. And get some kids to be better kids in basketball and better human beings going to school.
And with that, let's send it back to Walter Waite Jr. for the official decision of this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, prior to revealing the scorecards, let's give both of these warriors a big round of applause. After 4 rounds of absolute war, we do go to the judges' scorecards. Miss Lisa Doran sees the contest 39-37. Mr. Tyler Smith, 39-36. And the third and final judge, Mr. Robert Williams, scores the bout 39-37. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Justin the Wolverine Gunter.
Class act, guys. Both these guys,
I know,
they're
man.
both true
Unbelievable.
professionals in every sense of the word.
Unbelievable. They've been doing this all night long. And like I think Corley said, that this is a boxing family, man. These guys
Justin,
are together. They're not hating each other.
congratulations. I have announced you in professional boxing in the past in other states, and you always bring your A game, win, lose, or draw. This evening, it resulted in a big win in your opponent's backyard, which is very difficult to do, but you have earned the respect of your opponent and every fan in this audience this evening. Talk me through your process of being successful in that bout.
First of all, I just want to thank God for getting here to work with him. I want to be able to do this. All I can say is hard work. After taking my first loss, which you announced, I realized it's much more than just throwing hands. You got to put the work in. It's dedication, sacrifice, putting time in. I want to thank all my fans. I want to thank my promoters. I want to thank my family and my friends, the ones that's watching, the ones that came to see me. All y'all, I hope I gained a whole lot of fans. Y'all check me out on IG, Wolverine 360 _360. Justin Gunner on Facebook. Y'all check me out.
One more time, your winner, Justin the Wolverine Gunter.
Excellent fight.
Very nice. I wish they'd have these like every week. It's like where's the 7th, 8th graders, the 7-year-olds, the 6-year-olds? I want to see with the headgear. I want to see all. We need to start all that around here. Let's get some champs.
Well, guys, we've made it to our final fight of the night.
I like
And,
that. Work with you two guys.
I
Made it
believe
easy.
We're ready
Went by
to
quick.
get the action called.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the squared circle, Calvin Early Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event, here it comes. We have Calvin Early Jr. making his walk to the ring here.
Early Junior. It's another one of the North Carolina guys, it looks like.
This
Or
has been
Charlie,
a battle between Tennessee and North Carolina tonight.
He looks exceptionally calm to be coming into a fight. He looked like he was took a nap back in the back. He got a little nap.
Hey, so everybody got their way to getting ready. And that's what you see. You don't see anger and hate on these guys' faces. They're here to show skills and like they're working. I mean, this looks
That's
calm
the
to me.
difference in a organized professional or even an amateur bout versus a street fight. People always say, you know, it's like I just couldn't do it because I just see red. It's like, that's not really how it goes. You got to stay calm.
You might want to stay focused.
There's more to it than just physicality. There's
Oh, yeah.
mental like awareness and things like that come along with fighting.
Run in there and get caught up trying to run in there too fast. You better get a jab.
Yeah, you
Yup.
gotta have a plan, man.
Come
But
in there.
but they say everybody has a plan until you get hit.
Yeah,
So
everybody's
can
got a
you
plan
stay
until you
with
get
it
punched in
when
the
you can you
face.
stay focused or what?
Oh, he forgot his mouthpiece.
Everybody forgets their mouthpiece. Don't you supposed to have two with you at all times?
I think it's the second time this has happened tonight, eh?
I don't think they can find it.
I'm firing somebody. They forget my mouthpiece, and I've got to go.
I'm gonna have about 3 of them with me.
Got them all. 'Cause I might not
Just
like
in
this.
case,
In
I'm
between
coming through
rounds,
with
I
all
might
the
not like
mouthpieces.
this, and I got to change up. Getting hit too hard with this.
Yeah. Get them cheese. I've had a ball tonight. I'm glad they are we ready? Looks like we're ready.
Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fighter that waits in the locker room awaiting introduction has traveled the world fighting as a professional in kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA, and boxing. As a pro boxer, he has fought on the biggest stage that professional boxing has to offer, the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight, he brings it on back to where it all started, Johnson City, Tennessee. Fight fans, now making his way to the Strike Fest Squared Circle, Dustin All Day Long.
The man everybody has been waiting to see tonight. The man, the myth, the legend, Dustin Long.
See if he has the same type of entrance as the last Charlie Watson homegrown, bringing him out on the mic.
Time today.
Dustin Long comes out with the 4-2-3 Tennessee t-shirt on. Means he's taking a lot of people up in that ring with him. Dustin getting a quick prayer in right here. Looks like he's going to be in black shorts trimmed in red. Looks like Early would be in the straight solid black trunks.
Dustin Long will come out there. He looks like he just relaxed.
Looks nice and relaxed. Got a nice little sweat going on right here. Made weight. Looks real good. Looks real good.
Yesterday, before the weigh-in, he had to lose 9 pounds in about 2 hours. That's got to be tough on your body.
Yeah, pros are used to doing things like that. I'm sure they don't want to lose that much in that short a period of time, but Dustin's got a strong mind and been doing this for a long time, so surely he knows how to take care of his body.
Yeah, Dustin's not one person to be mentally phased by a lot, man. He's got man, nothing phases him. He's stone cold, man.
Cool, calm customer.
And let's send it to Walter Wade Jr. for the announcement of the main event.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. For those in attendance and those watching worldwide on CombatCastTV.net, welcome to the Appalachian Fairgrounds in beautiful Johnson City, Tennessee. This is the Strike Fest 7 main event of the evening. And it's all brought to you by Cakes to Live By, Big Boys Pop-Up Eatery, The Drill Factory, J&G Remodeling, Dr. Bergman Chiropractic, Experienced Organics, and Woodman Life. This championship bout is sanctioned by the Tennessee Athletic Commission Supervisor, Mr. James Stanley. Also in attendance and supervising this championship bout for the Tennessee and the United States Boxing Federation Cruiserweight Championships, Mr. Damian Can. The 3 judges scoring this event ringside, Miss Laura Doran, Mr. Tyler Smith, and Mr. Robert Williams. The official timekeeper for this championship bout, Miss Susan Atkins. And the physician ringside, Dr. Renee Doe. Your referee for this championship bout, Mr. Chanlin Goins. Fight fans, the hands are wrapped. The gloves are laced. Johnson City, Tennessee, it's going down. Introducing first, fighting out of the corner, this fighter weighed in at an even and trim 205 pounds. He wears the solid black trunks. His professional boxing record, flawless. 1 win opposite 0 defeats. That 1 victory came by way of thunderous knockout. He hails from the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. Introducing Calvin Hurley Jr. And his opponent across the ring fights out of the red corner. He scaled in at a sturdy 205 pounds even. Tonight, he wears the black trunks with white and red print. Over the course of his professional boxing campaign, it has rendered a record that reads 4 wins opposite 2 defeats and 2 draws. All 4 of those victories registered by way of highlight reel knockouts. He is the fighting pride of Johnson City, Tennessee. Introducing Dustin All Day Long.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is going down. Our main event of the evening here at Strike Fest 7 at the Appalachian Fairgrounds in Johnson City. We have Calvin Early Jr. out of Charlotte, Dustin All Day Long out of Johnson City.
This is for a state title here.
State
This is for a
title.
state title.
Let's go.
Got belts on the line.
We
right
got
now.
early in the
straps.
in the
Ain't that what they
straight
call them?
black
straps.
straps. That's what the strap season.
You know, Dustin has, he's very accustomed to having straps. So
We got
this
Dustin
wouldn't
in
be
the
the first
black,
one.
Dustin Long in the black trunks trimmed in red, and we got Corley in solid black. Corley comes out popping the jab. We got a good cover by Dustin's got his high guard. Corley snuck one into the body. Early snuck one to the body. Both fighters look nice and relaxed. Dustin looks like he's been doing this forever, which he has, in all kind of different combat sports.
Corley threw about 5 of them right
And
there.
didn't nothing hit, didn't nothing land. Hope the judges seen that. Nice high guard.
Early,
by
we're trying to
Dustin.
get that jab.
Another body shot.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
man.
another
He's
body
setting up
shot.
those punches nicely. Right now, he's pointing Dustin.
Yeah, he's calm. He's
Yeah.
calm. Dustin seemed like he just let him pump himself out, feeling his power, seeing what's going on, not trying to exert too much energy.
Seemed like he just
He-
trying to feel him
Yeah,
out.
just a veteran. He gonna let the young boy come out and throw all his stuff, let him see it, catch him timing and things. Good body shot by Early again, like Dustin said. He's out pointing.
Dustin
That's
needs
a
to let
great
the hands
jab
go,
right
though.
there.
He needs to, he needs to feel him out. Like he needs to
Yeah.
let that jab pop. See if he can land a right hand behind it.
First one he threw landed a little bit there.
He seems to be the bigger guy, like as far as height and reach.
That's another combination right there.
Dustin's
That's
always
his
been a
point.
slow starter, though.
Yeah.
He likes to feel his opponents out, let them
There's two
know,
liver
let them
shots.
feel out what kind of power they have.
2 liver shots right there by Early, just giving him confidence here. There's a
Good
body
body
shot.
shot on the
There we
straight
moving.
right.
Oh, it kind of stumbled him a little bit. Stumbled
Yeah.
Early. Good combination by Dustin. Again, Dustin Long's in the black trunks, trimmed in red. Early's in the solid black.
Tie up
There's
here.
our first clinch here. But nobody's trying to really push anybody back or put their weight on anybody or anything like that. So that was a neutral clinch there. Nobody won that one.
Oh,
I like the way
Corley.
Dustin tried to throw a little 1-2 there.
Corley wanted a reset.
Yeah, early is he's trying to back into his own corner, which I thought that was kind of strange.
There's a little kind of a low little left hook to the body right there. A little uppercut to the body was a little low. Good action
Oh,
right
nice
in front
jab
of
by
us
Long.
And
Dustin.
a nice little
Good.
left hook.
And you see Dustin way he changes angles with the footwork. As soon as he hit him, he kind of stepped off to the side and created some more opportunities for himself.
Oh,
Oh, what
counter.
a counter. There's a little 1-2.
It's the Floyd Mayweather counter.
Yes,
there.
sir. Yeah. Dustin covering up again. Long covering up. Early throwing
Yeah, I
bunches
think
into the
Dustin
guard.
has felt everything Early's gonna be able to give him.
Not set down on anything, or
He's felt his power. Now Dustin needs to get off and land some shots.
and get this crowd what they want. They want to see some action. They want to cheer him on. They waiting on any little thing to go nuts.
Yeah, he's a fan favorite. That is for sure.
There's another little miss right
He
there
ain't
by
threw
Early.
much, but everything he's thrown is landed.
Yeah, he's been accurate tonight. There's another body shot right there after a jab by Early.
Long might be trying to set the pace, trying to catch him with one of those
Yeah,
counters.
nice counter. He's waiting. He's trying to maybe set some traps in there. The veterans, they do that.
Waiting on them counters. I mean, sometimes you gotta, especially in this game, you don't want to just walk into nothing.
No, not at this level. You don't want to be crazy and reckless, man. These guys got reputations and careers on the line here, man.
Probably a little more cautious when you're fighting at home, as we see the replay. The one time, the couple times Long did throw, he landed, stumbled.
And I don't know if Early's
Early.
felt any power like Dustin's at all. I don't know how experienced he is or not. Dustin's been at all levels now.
Just like the night when he fought Wilder. He wasn't punching. All of a sudden, one punch, boom.
Yep.
And then he was dancing in the ring.
Set it up. Set it up.
Exciting night of action, guys, here on CombatCast.tv. We're here watching Strikefest 7. We're in our main event right now. Dustin Long versus Calvin Early Jr. Heading into round 2. Let's see what's going down.
Again, we got Long in the black shorts trimmed in red, and we got Early in the solid black. Action right in front of. Oh, what a right hand by
yeah.
Long.
Yeah, Dustin
And a
getting off
left,
early
right,
this round.
left. Knocked sweat right off his head, right in front of us. Great action.
Yeah, second round has picked up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, that's,
We got a
Oh,
time
we
out
have
for no reason.
a broken ring rope.
oh,
Wow,
Lord.
another delay. We definitely don't need this.
Which one is
But
that?
but
The top?
yes,
like
the
the
ring,
top
the
rope.
ring ropes have been a problem all night long.
Have you ever had a rope break on you?
I've actually seen a cage break before.
Mm.
Like,
Which that
but
was-
yeah, I mean, this isn't super uncommon. I mean, things like this happen a lot, but it's weird that it happens in like the very end of the night.
Well, I tell you, we done had some strange things happen with the ring ropes. People been falling through them all evening. Maybe
Yeah,
they're a little
there's been a
loose.
lot
I
of
don't know what the
leaning on it.
tension is or
Yeah,
what they
I'd
supposed
say
to
the
be. Is it
turnbuckle isn't
certified?
tightened
Yeah.
up enough.
That's the action. Let's stop in action with a rope. That's crazy.
Who wants more professional boxing? Let's see.
Definitely would like to see more boxing come.
Easily.
Strike Fest
MMA
has
too, I
definitely
like
been
them
a
both.
Yeah,
success.
no brainer.
And I look forward to number 8 fight fans.
No, that's right. Where you going? You gonna fix the rope? I guess they're gonna fix the rope real quick.
Dustin, in a situation like this, would you be like talking to your guy right now, or they think he's good?
well,
Can they sit
during-
back down? Is it legal to bring the stool back in and
And
sit
see,
back down?
it's an odd situation because like during like foul timeouts, so say if somebody gets a low blow or something like that, and there's a 5-minute break, the coaches are not allowed to talk to their
Especially, I've
fighters.
seen them say that when a tape comes off, they go,
Yeah,
no
it's
instruction, no
one of
instruction.
those that they're not allowed to talk. So I would guess that would be in this situation as well, where this is a malfunction of the equipment of some sort. But I don't know what the technical rules are for that.
Well, neither don't look like nobody's getting any instructions, but they're definitely getting back tight, losing the groove they was in.
Yeah, and pauses like this like can definitely mess with your flow, especially as a fighter, and you're already warmed. You've gotten a couple of rounds in there. and to take a break and to restart, it's basically restarting the whole thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Now we got to go through that filling out process of getting all that stuff. These guys are not going to take a silly chance.
Because you got to be loose to be in here. You can't come in here tight.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I watch fights when they say, "Oh, the fighter comes in no sweat. He didn't work up no sweat, and he get hit one time, and it'd be a wrap."
There was one fighter famously back probably 10, 15 years ago that he was super young. Robbie Lawler. I don't know if you guys know
Yeah, I
him,
know
but
Robbie.
Robbie, who?
when he was
Lawler, he
young,
was a
Lawler?
champ.
yeah, he was UFC champ.
Yeah,
But
man,
before that,
yeah,
when he was
UFC,
young, he was
yeah.
19 years old when he started fighting the UFC.
Yeah.
And like he wouldn't warm up. Like that was always his biggest thing. Like he would just come straight out to the fights after like just changing and
He
then
was
going
nice,
straight
though.
out.
Hey,
So.
he was
He had
tough.
them haymakers.
He was tough.
He took the little guy from Oklahoma out, Johnny Hendricks.
Johnny Hendrick, yeah.
He the one who took his reign. And Hendricks was hitting like a train back then.
Oh, was that Mighty Mouse?
No, they smaller. Mighty
Oh.
not smaller. Hendricks had the
Oh,
beard.
They were
yeah, Dan.
170s.
Was it
Yeah.
Dan Hendricks, something like that?
No,
Dan?
that was Dan Henderson. He was a
Oh,
monster
Dan
too.
Hendricks. Yeah, I know. I know.
John Hendricks, or I think that was his name.
Yeah,
I see
Johnny
his
Big
face.
Rig.
Yeah,
I see
big
his
rig.
face.
He had the beard. He come through. He
See,
had
that's
them
another thing
haymakers.
about UFC, man. There's so many of them,
Oh yeah.
and it's fights every week. You know,
Yeah.
so there's so many of them, and I love it. It's hard to keep up with all of them.
I do
Well,
too.
I remember like 2004, they were doing 3-4 a year.
Yeah. I remember
Now
the
there's
very
like 3 or
first
4
one.
a month.
I'm so old. I remember the very first one.
When it wasn't
Yeah.
no weight class.
Hoist Gracie.
1993.
Yeah, and
No
he
weight
fought that
class.
big
Just
dude.
go
There wasn't no
nuts.
weight class or nothing. Tank. Abbott was throwing people out the cage. He was literally throwing people out the cage.
Royal Rumble.
Who you got in this upcoming Spence Pacquiao?
Yeah, who you got in Spence?
Man, I'm a huge Pacquiao fan. Like he's
Ain't we all?
I ain't really going against Pacquiao. I'm
I
scared to go
mean,
against him. The way he jumps around, the way he can deliver.
I mean, in my eyes, he's got a better.
he's
track
the.
record
I
than-
feel like he's the most dedicated to his sport out of any of the guys.
his
that he's
resume
been.
is better than Mayweather's. I have this argument with people all the time. Mayweather got the 0, but he's fought more champions. He had a trilogy with Marquez. He had a trilogy with Morales, Barrera. He was fighting.
But when the fights are close,
That's
you
the
got
thing.
to have a trilogy.
I
when
feel
the
like with
fights are close.
Mayweather, it's kind of now, even towards the end of his career, as a pick and choose like who he wanted to fight. Pacquiao never turned down any fight.
Yeah, he fought them all. He fought more champions.
Oh, sweet.
So what do you guys? From the first fight on, we've had nothing but straight fire
It's
fights.
been straight action.
I like the O'Sullivan fight.
Oh man, that was a wild
That was
fight.
probably my number one, and then the Charlie fight, Watson and Gunther.
I mean, those first two amateur fights were
Aggressive.
they were straight out
yeah,
the
you
gate.
might be right. I'm gonna tell you,
Romans,
Jewel.
Romans and
Jewel.
Jewel put on a heck of a
Yeah.
kickboxing fight right
It's hard
there.
to put any of them down. It's gonna be 1A, 1B, 1C.
Yeah,
That
I
those
totally
leg
agree.
kicks that Jesse Romans were coming out with against Nick Jewell earlier
was
were those were
unbelievable.
some lethal leg kicks.
To be able
man.
to deliver that many in that shorter period of time, and then for Jewel to really counter back, it was a tale of two tapes. Who was going to fight with their feet and who was going to be able to fight with their hands. That was really good.
Yeah, Jewel still was coming back.
Hey, I think if he had to change stances a little bit, he could have prolonged
think he
the
waited too
decision that
long.
was going on just a little bit. But Mike can't fight from the other side like
And
that.
like
Chance
Dylan
be
said, it
comfortable.
just takes one. I mean, you
Yep.
might have thought you was good until that third one. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, and then that Corley and O'Sullivan fight was one for the night too.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
awesome. He started out with a cartwheel and ended with a somersault round off.
Yeah, like I said, that kid is improving in every aspect
And
of
it's
the
even
fight game.
it's even crazier that that's his first boxing fight. He looked like he'd been
Yeah.
boxing
It does.
for a long time. For Corley
That's
to
what
been
I'm
the one
saying.
that
That's
boxed
why it's
longer.
easier for those guys to transfer from UFC to boxing instead
I
of
just
from
don't like
boxing
that
to
the
UFC.
boxers call out the UFC fighters.
No, I don't like that.
And they don't
fact
wanna
either.
fight
Yeah, I don't like
MMA.
that because you
Go
got to
fight
go.
MMA.
You
You'll
got,
get-
I think if you set a fight up, you got to fight boxing, a couple rounds boxing, and then the next round we got.
MMA.
Have you ever
Yeah,
seen
MMA,
the
just
Bully
back and
Beatdown
forth,
show
back
that
and
they had on
forth.
Yeah.
MTV?
Yes,
I love that style.
That was
Yeah, I
very
do
good.
too.
I like that one.
Yeah,
still. I forget
even the
his-
first fight, Chandler and the Winterson. I mean, that was aggressive right off the bat. That set the tone for the whole night.
Yeah, those Four Seasons guys from Kentucky, like I said, they came prepared tonight.
Yeah, they came down here and went undefeated, didn't they?
I'd like to see
No,
them
no.
more.
Well, the one guy lost.
Yeah.
To
Garrett.
yeah.
Jared Johnson.
If they got some stuff in Kentucky, I wouldn't mind crossing the line to go check them out up there myself.
Yeah, at least go watch
should be
one
a
of the
Johnson
shows.
City,
They,
And if you
Kentucky,
guys
just
are
keep
out there
going.
checking the fights out tonight, watching Strike Fest 7, make sure you're tuning in next week to come combatcast.tv for the live Valor Underground show fighting, coming straight to you from Nashville, Tennessee. The entire show is sold out, so if you're trying to get a ticket to that show, you're not going to get in. The only way you're going to be able to see this show is on combatcast.tv. That's the only way you're going to be able to see Valor Underground live next Saturday.
What time is that?
I believe the show starts at. I know the doors open usually around 6 there,
Oh, yeah.
but of course they're on
They're
that
on Central,
they're on that Central time.
so it'll be Central time. So we still have the technicians trying to fix the ropes here, but we do have had a wonderful night of fights here.
I mean, it's been straight through the entire night until now.
Yeah, I feel like it's been so exciting. I'm sad to see it end.
Yeah, man.
I know the fighters don't feel that way, but
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's
sitting down here in street clothes. So.
exactly. we haven't done much but stand up
Yeah,
a couple times tonight. So
yeah, exactly. What you got in the Poirier Conor trilogy here?
man, it's exciting, exciting fight. Man, it's really hard to tell. Like,
You never know.
if it's a quick fight, you've got to give the edge to McGregor, just based off the fact that he's surprising. His strikes are so
Precise.
they're so unconventional that it's really hard to see him coming. But then you've got Poirier, who's just tough as nails, stays in your face, and he's improved since their first fight. Obviously, he won the second fight, but coming into the third fight, it's kind of it's coin toss, man.
Yeah, I feel like Conor was landing enough in that fight. The second fight, them legs kicks took him down. Them calf kicks, like you said.
Yeah.
Once
man.
he started getting those, he ain't had no more. He couldn't walk.
And another thing I think with Conor, like when you're the
Rich.
highest paid athlete, you know, especially in combat sports, and I think he's the highest paid athlete in general right now. You know, what's the motivation?
Yeah,
You know
Marvin
what I mean?
Hagler said it a long time ago. It's hard to train when you're getting out of silk sheets.
Exactly, and it's like, you know, and when you look back to it, like when the beginning of his career, when he wasn't as well known, he's making a name for himself. It's, you know, you're doing what it takes. You're hungry as you could be, and you're going out to prove a point. And now, you know, when you're at the top of the level or top of the heap, and you've been there for years, and you've like been there, left, came back. It's really hard to continue that motivation.
Yeah, especially when you watch boxing matches and your name's all in the corners. And I mean that proper
Yeah.
12 was everywhere. I think he sold it now though,
Yep.
but for good measures.
Yeah, man. So I mean, but for him to take a fight, it shows, you know, it could be the thing of, it's not money to him, so he doesn't want to
Gotta
ruin
like
his
it.
legacy. So he's got to, you know, he's really to be able to take this third fight. I don't think it's about the money. I think it's about his legacy.
Yeah, legacy and his pride. I think he got a lot of pride.
Oh, he does.
He got on a private plane and came over here and attacked the bus. I mean, that let you know who you're dealing
True.
with right there. I'm gonna fly across the world to check you.
It looks like they might have the ring rope situation figured out.
Looks like we're almost back to action.
We are
Oh,
back
here we
in
go. We are back
business.
at it. Live from the Appalachian Fairgrounds here in Johnson City, Tennessee.
Right back.
Broadcasting live on combatcast.tv. You know, we had about a 10-minute layoff there with some ring rope malfunctions, but here we go. We're back at it.
Then
Round
the
2.
cameraman drops the walkie-talkie in the ring.
We got Dustin Long in the black trunks trimmed with red. We got Calvin Early in the solid black trunks. Got
a little
Long
more
covering
action
up.
here.
There's a combination by Early right there, a little 1-2. Dustin had the high guard.
Yeah,
I think
Dustin
one
needs to
punch might have
separate.
slipped
Keep
through.
that jab. He needs to keep a jab in his face to be able to keep
Yes.
Early out. Otherwise, Early's just going to keep landing those point shots.
Correct.
And regardless of whether they're affecting Dustin, they're tallying points right now.
I
Yeah.
see it. Is that something coming up under? Oh, nice straight right by
Can't
Dustin.
just
Good
give up
counter.
rounds.
Body shot working in the clinch.
Those rounds add up when you give them up 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 here.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
tough to get back in there. Got to dominate, win them all. Even those little taps, nothing really got through, but the judges could be thinking that. Body shot by
Yeah,
Early, moving,
Early
trying to
moving.
keep his distance from Dustin. Dustin's covering up, stalking. Early's backing up, but still
One thing
being
Early
effective
is
with the
doing
punch.
though, he is circling straight into Dustin's power side. So if Dustin launches a hard straight right down the middle,
Mm,
right as he's circling into that
Right,
right hand
right.
side, it's gonna be it's gonna be something good Dustin could do. But
that's a good tip.
Dustin seems to be not wanting to let his hands fly.
That's a good tip for the people at home.
Is this the proper way to cut the ring off?
There's another left hook right there.
You want to step so right there where Early's making that circle to his right. Dustin's going. All he really needs to do is take a step over to his left to cut him off.
Right. And it's take his escape route away.
Because you hear that all
I
the
mean,
time.
if you just follow somebody, you're not really cutting the ring off. But if you angle to the side and sidestep, you're going to be able to cut the ring off and almost put them into half of the ring. So if you cut it off in half, it's more room to back them in the corner. So if Dustin just kind of angles off right here, he could back him into the corner and keep him against the rope.
Good right by
Dustin. Good
Dustin.
left. Good body shot. There's
Oh.
another shot right in front of him. Action right in front. Out.
Down.
Right
Early's
down in front
What
of
a
us.
combination by Long.
He caught him with the. They said jab right hand, and he threw it.
Walking right across the ring right there.
Caught him.
Early doesn't look like he's too eager to get back up from that.
Early just now getting up. Let's see if he's still grinding. Let's see if Dustin takes his time here. Saved by the bell right there. Pretty
You see a
good.
lot of fighters after they knock somebody down, rush back up in there too early. I almost thought Tank Davis did that in his last fight when he knocked
I've-
Barrios down and then he just
I've
went
seen
ham.
people do it,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to punch himself out. Here's the highlights right here. Walk us through it, Dustin.
See, Dustin here, once he lets go of that first jab, he felt him, and he felt that Calvin Early didn't have any kind of defense. So he just started letting him go, hit him with a couple of big, hard hooks. And from there, Calvin just trying to get out of the way, but he just turned his
What a
back and
job
caught a
she
big,
has
hard
done.
right hook there from Dustin Long.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And Calvin, he early. That ain't what you taught to run like that. It's
No,
Oh,
you don't want to.
he
The,
just
the
exposed
biggest
his
thing
head.
you never want to do is turn your back to your opponent, no matter what. It's what I tell anybody I've ever trained. If we're doing any sort of just light sparring or light mitt work, when I go to circle around them, they want to turn their backs to me, and I'm that's the number one rule. You never turn your back on your opponent.
get that clip from
And that's the reason why he got dropped.
We got Long in the black, trimmed in red. We got Early in the all solid black coming
Let's
out.
see if Long comes out aggressive after the knockdown. Oh,
Early.
let's check hooker.
Early's trying to come to the body, He's ducking his head. Early ducks his head. He might be susceptible for uppercut,
Yeah,
y'all.
you see
a
Dustin
left
throwing him now.
uppercut. Oh, what a left hand by Early. Nice little left hook. It
And
caught
woke
Dustin.
Early
And a
up a
body
little.
job. And a body shot.
I don't know why Dustin don't throw the jab. It seems like if he throws the jab, it's way easier.
It's like Dustin just tries to save his energy a little bit and pick his spots. Who knows about the weight? Cutting the weight. Is he tired or not? Or he knows his body wants to save a little something here.
See right there.
Dustin's corner is telling him to keep his range. He's getting a little too close and jamming him up,
I agree.
which is exactly what he's doing. He's not getting the full effect of those punches when he throws and lands them. And there's no reason for him to be 6'5" and within 2 inches
Yeah,
of
shot,
his
fight
opponent.
short.
Good
There's a
jab
left
right
hand
there,
right
body
there.
shot.
There's a good left hand into the body. Got Early backing up now. Here comes Early forward here. Dustin needs to keep his hands. Oh, Dustin blocked one right there. Nice right, good block. Little parry.
Oh,
Nice
timing, too.
angle, but he didn't follow it up with anything.
I feel like he could have had
Corley
one
got a little
right there.
1-2. Corley's a more slappy puncher right now. Really not sitting down on anything. Little slappy jab.
Yeah, again, he's just point fighting right now.
Right. Slow feints.
So right now, I feel like, as far as the point systems go, Early's taking advantage of landing the little
Yes.
chipper shots, but Dustin's landing the more
Right.
powerful shots, and
So-
they're causing more
So
damage.
that comes down
but
to what the judges see, right?
what are the judges looking for? What are they seeing right
And
now?
you get that 10-8, so that'll help on some of the.
Yes. That's a good shot. Dustin just needs to fight. Don't smother himself, and
He
that's
needs to
all.
stay a little bit more on the outside of his punches rather than jamming himself up.
Switch stances.
Dustin's
on him.
hard, yeah. Dustin's hardest shots are his straighter
And
punches.
Early is
His
not.
hooks and his uppercuts aren't going to be as powerful
These
as his
ring ropes
straights.
are really, really loose. These
Yeah, they're
guys
really
really
loose. Are they
stretch all the
normally
way
this
back in the
loose?
crowd almost. Oh, Early motion Dustin back in the middle of the ring. Then threw a body shot. Another body shot. Caught Dustin on the arm. Early's getting on his a straight
Early's
left
Early
right
got
in
his
there.
legs on
Yeah,
him now.
Early's trying to
Seems
get
like
on
he
his
got his
horse a
second
little
win.
bit. Dustin needs
Yeah, but the
Dustin
problem
needs to
is with
battle him
Early
back.
when he's lunging into those punches, he doesn't have anything on him because his feet aren't on the ground.
Correct.
He's lunging into him. He's jumping into him, and your power and your speed really come from the floor up. So all your speed and your power are generated from your feet. They're not generated from your hands like some people think.
So young fighters are taught that from the beginning, right? Kind of
Yeah,
how to
you-
use
you
your
definitely
legs,
wanna
and get
have your
legs
feet
and
underneath you.
leverage. There's a jumping in, leaping in left hook by Dustin, and a follow up with a body punch with a left hook.
Good left hook right there. by Long.
Just gotta stay busy. Early back to the body again. Dustin covers up. Early's in the corner. Dustin again smothers his height, smothers his reach advantage.
It looks like Long.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through this fight. We are 3 rounds in the books, guys, and really hard to say right now. You know, like I said, I think Dustin has landed the more visibly powerful shots, but in the same sense, I feel like Early has landed the more numerous shots. So
if this was the Olympics, he'd definitely be winning in points.
100%.
Because he's touching him more, but his shots don't seem to have that much of an
No,
effect.
there's not a lot on. There's not a lot on those punches,
Yeah.
but again, they're landing more numerous.
He'll win you round.
Oh
Those
yeah.
punches will win
I
you
just like
round.
watching the fighters in between rounds, and both of them seem pretty calm and composed on the stool. Neither one of them is breathing really hard. The trainers are working really hard giving instruction. Brad Austin is working really hard talking to Dustin Long about some strategy here.
If you were in Long's corner right now, Dustin, what are you telling him?
Land that straight right, because he's wide up, like he's straight in line for it. He's just not throwing it.
So let's see if that comes through right here. Let's see if Dustin
Set it up
lands
behind
one of
that,
those.
behind that
lands a
nice
jab.
little jab.
Yeah, a couple
out.
feints too. I like to see Dustin feint a little bit more and really catch this guy on the end of one of his punches.
Yeah, I
here.
would like to see Dustin be a little more initiating
Yes.
of the strikes
Yes,
rather
like
than
right
waiting
here.
back and countering.
Like right here, just judges might like that. I hit a lot of gloves, but one landed to the body a little bit. Does that take a little juice
See,
out
right
of
here,
Dustin or
Dustin
not?
needs to let his hands go and fire something off
Right there, while he got
rather
to
than
turn.
being so conservative
Yeah.
about it.
It's like Dustin
Well, he
step
likes
to
to
his right
turn
and
and
get on the
leave his face
outside.
open.
Yeah. See how Dustin stepped to his
mean,
right
early,
and
I
kind of
keep
gets
saying
outside
early.
that guy.
Sorry.
Yeah, Early's just really arm punching guys. Just a lot of arms, just like trying to score. That scored though. I think those two got through right there.
Yeah, Early definitely
There's another
landed-
body punch he
landed a
got
couple of
through.
shots there that counted.
There's another body punch.
So he's definitely more active.
Left hook to the body, and this could be taking a toll on Dustin right here.
Yeah, well, you know how that goes in body shots to take it out of him.
There's a body shot, sneaky body shot by Long right there. Dustin landed one and back. Early up too. Early just lunging forward, really kind of sloppy when I
Yeah.
controlling his
Yeah,
body.
he's
right
real
now.
unorthodox and wild right
It
now.
really is. If Dustin could just sit down and rely on his skills and just let his hands go, I think this could be
Nice body shot by
over
Long.
pretty
Yeah.
quick.
And everything he sets up comes off the jab. I don't know
There's
why
a-
he don't throw it more.
There's another jab by Early that
Yeah,
got
can't
hit.
miss.
his corner is telling him to throw the jab, but he's not.
Yeah. He
Oh.
he can't miss it when
Yeah.
he throws after a jab, but like you say, early
There's
just
another
keep
body
touching.
shot right there. See the jab right there. There's Dustin
There's the
got off
jab.
first. He got off first right there. See there, he waited right there. He didn't get off. Now he's not getting off again. Early's initiating the action here. Oh, there's a
nice
left
right
that
hand by
initiated
Long.
He's been
something.
trying to sneak
That's
that
the
little
same
sneaky
left. He
man.
likes to step to his right and hit that left, just like he did Wilder, man. That's the
He likes
same
that
shot.
punch.
That's
That's
his
one of his
punch.
go-tos, I
Yeah.
do believe. Is that what the mitt worker gets you?
Yeah, man, he likes to hit that angle and come over top with that shot. We practiced that I don't know how many times.
Yes, I can tell he's comfortable with that. And I was been saying he's been stepping right the whole time trying to get that.
Yeah, here comes Long after
Here
that
comes
Yeah,
Let's
knockdown.
his corner's telling him to finish it.
Trying to,
Want him to go after
trying
it.
to come.
He might be going for it.
Early just seemed
That's
like
the
he
second
took a knee
knockdown.
on that one. Could be 3.
3 knockdown rule. We got 30 seconds left in this round.
Could be saved by the bell here. Let's see if Early's gonna make it through this
No
round.
save by the bell.
If he
Why
goes-
is the referee
if he
still
goes
talking?
down again, 3. I think they give people a little more leeway in some of these fights here with some of the time in between the knockdowns. Dustin tried to go behind the shoulder right there, a little
Yeah,
bit of
he tried-
shoulder
yeah, I
roll.
like
It's
it.
Floyd right there. Well, I like it if you know what you're doing. Oh, he missed it with that angle. That was his angle right there. He just missed it. Try to set him up with that jab.
And that is going to be the end of round number 4.
Long getting the knockdowns though, that'll get you back in the score books quick.
Oh yeah, that'll absolutely get his
Now,
get his numbers up.
now I'm looking at Dustin breathing a little bit heavier in the corner right now, just a little
Oh yeah,
bit.
you know them rounds adding up. That was round 4, right?
Yep.
That was round number 4.
So 2 rounds. I
Got-
tried to go 3 minutes
Corley standing up in early, standing up in his round. You got me saying, Corley, let me leave you
early,
alone.
early.
Let me leave you alone.
I'm telling you, I tried to go
Calvin.
3 minutes with somebody when I was in college playing basketball D when I was talking trash. Dude said, you ain't boxing shape. I say, man, I'm in tip-top shape. I went in there
Different.
Hey,
different. My
well-
shoulders
well-
was burning. I couldn't hold my arms
Wait.
up more than 2 minutes.
Well, you tried that. I tried to go down in this hot wrestling ring. We had basketball practice one day, and the wrestlers told me, come on down here. It's the heat. I go down there, 2 seconds, done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No way.
Wrestling is no joke,
way.
man. That's
it was
the
so hot
the
down
most
them
intense
They
stairs.
wrapped
condition.
in
There's
plastic
no way.
bags and all types of stuff going on down
Unbelievable
there. trying to
respect
lose
for
weight.
those guys.
round number 5, guys. Here we
We got
go.
Long in the black,
Main event,
trimmed in red. We
Calvin
got
Early Jr., Dustin Long, here at the Appalachian Fairgrounds here in Johnson City, Tennessee. We're here at Strike Fest 7. I am Dustin Walden. I am accompanied by Rob and Shane, the Williams brothers. We are live.
Having a ball. Dustin
body
coming
shot
out
right
after
there
the
by
last 2
Long.
knockdowns last round. He Early went down 2 times last round.
2 knockdowns, that'll get you a 10-7. So that'll
Oh,
put you
Oh,
now-
nice overhand right
nice,
by
nice
Long.
hit on the break right there. Good shot on the break, overhand. Oh, a body shot by Early right there. Sweat flying, guys.
early still game, it looked like.
Oh, he's
He's
still
not
game.
quitting.
He's not giving
I
up.
mean,
I
he's
think
still in
Dustin
it.
needs to get more busy with the jab and time this guy a little
I
bit
think
more. Those
yeah,
feints,
Dustin's not capitalizing on the effectiveness that he's getting with the knockdowns and things.
Yes.
He's allowing him to get his composure back, allowing him to get his strikes off first.
and Early's tired right now. If we could really push, but who knows how tired Dustin is right now also. So
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
know, that weight loss,
we just need to get
does that
busy.
drain you when you got to lose that much weight?
oh
that
yeah,
fast?
it'll wear you down, man.
Dustin is going to like a more
It's,
shoulder roll
it's not
kind
really
of
necessarily
defense
the
here.
amount of weight you lose; it's what you do in the amount of time between the fight or between the weight cut and the fight to put it back on.
Oh,
Dustin's going with a different defense here. His hands were high starting the fight. Now he's getting behind the shoulder here with a little shoulder roll action here. I'd like for him to pump the jab a little bit. There's
There
a
it comes.
jab. There's a long stiff
but might as
jab.
well not
Now go to the body
tire.
right there and stay
Uppercut.
busy. Early's doing a good job of tying up right here.
I
Dustin
think
got
if
to
Dustin
work out
gives
the
that
break.
1, 2, 3, that might end it here because he's that. You know what I mean?
There's
there's a nice
the
hook
left
by
right
Long.
there. He likes that left.
Corley's holding in there and tight.
Corley's not a small guy, man. He's built well, big, broad, wide shoulders. Strong guy.
This is his second fight, so he's got a lot. I mean, Long
Yeah.
definitely has the experience factor here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Close this
But
gap
for that
right
experience,
here.
Dustin's not really,
Yeah.
letting it show like he could.
Correct. I agree. See right there, just trying to get behind the shoulder again. Early's being the aggressor. Got him in the corner
I like
here.
how he was rolling with the
Yeah,
punches, though. He's
yeah.
rolling.
Yeah,
rolling
he's
with it.
And-
he's just content with letting Early get
Yeah.
these punches
And
off.
don't get me wrong, Early's not landing anything to hurt Dustin, but it's just for the cards.
Punches and bunches, though.
Yep.
That's where the points
Right
accumulate.
now, backing him up, walks him all the way across the ring, but don't throw anything. There's another jab by Early. There's an uppercut by Long. There's another
Nice.
right
He needs
hook
to let
by
these
Long.
combinations go a little
There's a
bit.
left
That's-
hook.
There we go.
If Dustin can put 4 or 5 punches together, I think it'd be benefit him. I don't know why he's not working off the break right there and getting some body shots in right in there.
10 seconds left in the 5th round.
Oh,
good
straight
counter.
right, walked into one.
Good counter.
Long. Then Dustin pushed him back. Early still coming back at him though. That was a slow right hook to end the round.
I like the little counter right there.
That was nice.
That's that sneaky right when you catch him coming in with that sneaky.
Here's the replay
A little
right
bit of
here.
action here from the 5th round. We got our last round coming up, guys.
Dustin's playing behind the shoulder. Early's trying to catch him with a couple of little tip and tap shots. There's a jab that snuck in there through the
That's
guard.
what you mean by jamming his shots up right there, getting too close.
Yeah, just
Couldn't even
smother.
get it off.
Yeah, you just smother yourself sometimes.
Round 6. 6th and final. Everybody can yell a lot of stuff from the side, but you ain't the one in there.
And I've seen a lot of guys get in there that thought they was skillful and get in there and look like ragdoll
And
throwing wild punches.
And a lot of times,
Crazy.
it's like your body hears it, or
Yes.
your mind hears it, and your body wants to do it.
Right,
You
right.
just can't physically put it together.
Yes. There's no way I can throw this jab. This guy's gonna counter me. You know, I ain't letting it go.
Here we go, guys. Last round. Let's
Last
make it
round.
work.
Got long in the black, trimmed in red. We got early in solid black.
3
Coming out.
minutes. 3 minutes.
Early come out with a little combo right
Well,
off the bat.
Hey, he's been busy He's been busy the whole fight. I
He's
think if
definitely
Long can,
thrown the numerous amount.
I
Of
think if
punches.
Long can just step back and unleash a blow here, he could really
Kind of got hit
change
with
the
a shoulder
fight.
right
He
there.
could really change this fight really big time. Got action right in front of him. This is awesome.
Oh, that's a low blow right there.
Yeah, what his corner is telling him to do right now is whenever Early is making that engagement to close the distance, if Dustin would step back and counter with a right hand of some sort, whether it be an uppercut or a straight, he's going to land it.
Like
Just
right
like
now,
that.
because this guy's chasing me.
With no hands up.
And yes, he's just chasing and
Being
really,
exposed,
really, yes.
and his momentum's gonna run him into it.
Yes. I think Early's getting a little tired. Oh, there's a right hand that snuck in on
But
Dustin.
with that, to
Dustin
Dustin's
snuck a right
defense,
hand.
fighting somebody like this, it's hard to get your timing right.
Oh, a good
Yeah.
body
it's hard
shot.
to be able to time something correctly with someone so wild.
Yeah, just don't dance to the same rhythm of the beat. You know, it's a good dance going on out there.
So when you're used to boxing and sparring with people that are very technical, when you come into a fight like this, you're just not used to it, not accustomed to it.
So it's kind of like street ball versus organized ball.
Yeah.
Early is throwing punches, but he is so tired. They're just arm punches, just real slappy.
Yeah.
But they're scoring
He can
points.
barely hold his hands up at this point.
There's a good, that's a good body shot by Long right there.
That one
Early,
hurt too. You
early
see
act
it
like
on
he shook
Early's
it off
face.
right there a little bit.
He went back to his signature punch. He's about to throw it.
Yep.
The dipsy do.
We got a good minute right here to go.
Last minute of action, guys. Here we go.
Oh, caught one coming in. Dustin caught one coming in and he landed one. Both fighters, a good exchange by both fighters. Early's face just has fatigue written all over it.
Yeah, a little swelling too now.
There's a little shot that snuck in too. There's a body shot by Dustin. The hard. It seems like that's the
Need to
one
get a
punch he
little
sat down.
space.
That's
Looks
one
like-
punch. He sat down on that punch right there.
Like Long just needs to get a little space.
There's another punch. He sat down on that hook right there too. He trying to throw some combination
Oh, and he
together.
got one
Early,
in on
yeah.
the clinch.
Early still trying to hang in there. He's
Needs
still
to
fighting
separate
for
it and throw off some
pushing.
punches right here. Now that the distance is clear, he needs to fire off some ones or twos, something long and straight.
20 seconds left in this final round. Somebody done threw something. Oh,
His
mouthpiece.
mouthpiece. Sometimes they spit them
Fatigue.
things out. Sometimes just to get a stop. We got 10 seconds here.
Last
Fatigue.
10 seconds. Here we go, guys. And that is going to do it. 6 rounds in the book.
In the books.
Well, all right. That's
I like
in the
I-
black
I-
and
I mean,
red. That's a good
those
fight.
knockdowns, I think, was enough for Long to pull it
Yeah.
out. But like you say, Early was landing way more punches. If we had
Yeah.
CompuBox, we need CompuBox up in here, don't we? Where they at?
I mean, and again, they weren't significant shots, but they were still shots that landed.
Yeah.
There's
they-
Harold
they were
Letterman
scoring.
at with his scorecard.
That's a body shot right there by Long. If he could have just kind of done that a little bit more, I think it'd really be a no-brainer.
Like you say, if he could have just got a little space and got that straight right, just a little distance, he would have. I think he could have finished Early.
I agree.
Early was set up to be finished with the pity pat. But on anyway, we've had an excellent night of fights here.
Oh,
it's
man, I'd like
been
to rewind it.
here
Look
on
here.
CombatCast.tv. It's been a solid few hours of fights here, guys, from the Appalachian Fairgrounds in Johnson City for Strike Fest number 7. This is it's been a great night, guys. I've had a pleasure here doing some commentary with the Williams brothers.
Sir.
Oh yeah, I've enjoyed it. I'm glad you came over here.
Oh man, it's been
Big
exciting.
time boost. Big time
Yeah,
boost. Get a
Big D, you made
professional.
you made it sound a little professional
aspect,
over here.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to the next set of fights.
I
And
know.
me too.
I can't wait. Hope I get invited
they
back.
call me.
Even if I'm not
Hope
on
they
the,
call us back.
Yeah, no
even
doubt.
if I'm not on the mic, I'll be in the building.
You coming out of retirement anytime soon?
Man, I've been in the been at the Beehive getting some hands ready with the Watson brothers, but I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see.
I know that's right. I know it's probably hard not to want to do it.
Man, I walked away from the sport 6 years ago, and it's one of those things where I feel like I still had something left to prove, but just wasn't mentally there anymore. And
Yeah,
I don't know, but when you leave something that you love and you come back to it a little bit, it's hard to not, especially after seeing fights like
Yeah.
tonight, and you're like, I just
I
kind of
coulda
want to
got
get back
in
in.
there.
Well,
there.
this is one sport you better be for sure.
And that's just it. You don't want to.
for
You
sure
don't want
what
to. You
you
don't want to
doing out
go
here now.
into a fight and not be completely ready, prepared, mentally, physically, whatever it may be. And let's go to Walter Wade Jr. for the final decision here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of championship boxing, this one goes down to the judges' scorecards. Judge Miss Lisa Doran scores the contest 58-53. Judge Mr. Tyler Smith 58-53. And the third and final judge, Mr. Robert Williams. He sees the contest 59-52. All dear winner by unanimous decision. And the new Tennessee State and United States Boxing Federation Cruiserweight Champion, the Fighting Pride of Johnson City, Tennessee,
Dustin Long pulls out the unanimous decision victory tonight at Strike Fest 7.
Great fight from early.
Get
Man,
him
that
another
was-
strap. Get him another strap.
Got him another belt to add to that collection.
1, 2, 3.
I love it. I've had an excellent time. I'm glad that I got to be a part of this.
Oh yeah, it was a exciting night. That is for sure, guys.
Been a pleasure.
Hopefully, our audio was enough to get us invited back. Never know.
CombatCast.tv providing a live night of action for the fights, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show, and make sure you tune in next Saturday here on CombatCast.tv for the Valor Underground show out of Nashville, Tennessee. That is completely sold out.
Let's
And
give a
here on
big round of
CombatCast.tv is going to be the
applause
only place
for newly
you're going to be able to see that show.
crowned champion, Dustin Altain Long. Dustin, you put on quite a show tonight. You stepped into the ring with probably the most unorthodox fighter that you faced in your boxing career, a southpaw fighter with a very awkward approach. In the 4th round, I thought the fight was over. You landed a solid left that was similar to the same one that you landed in Las Vegas that scored you a knockout against your opponent, Wilder. This did last 6 rounds. You did control the fight. What are your thoughts about your performance? What are your thoughts about being a newly crowned champion? And what are your words to your fans out there this evening?
Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I apologize for my performance. I fought terrible. Actually, he made the fight. He made me fight terrible. You can take his. So good fight to Calvin. I probably only threw 20 punches the whole fight, so I had a horrible performance. We still won the belt, so I'm happy about that. Thanks to everybody that came out, everybody that participated. Everybody fought hard. You know, I'm proud of the event. Thanks everybody for coming out. You want to say anything, Corey? You want to say something? I want to thank everybody that worked my corner. Goose, Brad, Scott, Bladen. Appreciate y'all. Sorry the fight looked the way it did. I ain't had no energy, man. He was wearing on me. He caught me with a body shot in the 1st round. That shit hurt. It did. But thanks everybody. Drive safe getting home, and I appreciate everybody for coming out. Hammer, Granny, I love y'all. Thank you, Fresh, for coming to the fight. I love you, bro. Granny, everybody that helped. Bubby, Sable, Eb, Lou, Bree, everybody that helped out, Mr. Wade. Dustin, my cousins Rob, Shane, anybody who helped with the event. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully we're back in September.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Wade.
September.
Thank you.
September song.
I would love to be back for Strike Fest. For Strike Fest, I'm Walter Wade Jr. signing out from Johnson City, Tennessee. Until next time, I hope to see you at the fights.
That's my boy right there.
Walter
Wade.
Wade.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. CombatCast.tv. See y'all next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.